could feel like a warm hug, a slow Sunday morning, and a timeless love story all at once. In today's video, we're stepping into the enchanting world of cozy cottage home decor, where shabby chic interiors, vintage home styling, and romantic cottage or details come together to create a space that feels both lived in and beautifully curated. If you love home decor ideas, cottage-style decorating, vintage interior inspiration, and all things soft, charming, and nostalgic, then stay with me until the very end, because each idea builds into a home that feels magical. And before we begin, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment to tell me which cozy corner you'd recreate first. There's a reason cottage home decor is captivating so many hearts right now. It feels personal, layered, and comforting in a world that often feels too fast and too polished. Today's most loved interiors are moving away from cold perfection and embracing spaces with soul, character, and collected beauty. Designers are leaning into vintage-inspired details, floral motifs, antique pieces, and homes that tell a story rather than follow a formula. That makes shabby chic decor, cottagecore interiors, and vintage decorating ideas especially irresistible right now. So if you've ever wanted to transform your home into a cozy, elegant retreat that looks like it belongs in a storybook, this video is about to give you all the inspiration you need. Every beautiful, cozy cottage interior begins with a gentle, welcoming palette. Think creamy whites, warm ivory, faded blush, dusty rose, pale sage, muted blue, buttercream, and soft linen beige. These tones instantly create that signature shabby chic home decor look, romantic, relaxed, and full of light. The magic of this palette is that it doesn't shout, it whispers. It allows every antique frame, floral pillow, weathered side table, and vintage vase to shine without overwhelming the room. If you want your home to feel calm and collected, use soft neutrals as your canvas and layer in delicate color through textiles and accessories. It's one of the easiest ways to make any room feel brighter, larger, and more serene. Now let's talk walls, because in a true vintage cottage home, the walls should never feel forgotten. One of the most charming ways to elevate your interior is with beadboard, shiplap, lime-washed finishes, or floral wallpaper that feels as though it's been there for generations. Tiny ditzy florals, faded botanical prints, toile patterns, and subtle stripes are perfect for creating that English cottage decor atmosphere. And if wallpaper feels like too much, try framing vintage botanical prints or hanging antique mirrors to create character without a major renovation. Walls are where personality begins, and when they carry softness, age, and texture, the whole room starts to feel layered, romantic, and deeply inviting. biggest secrets behind unforgettable vintage home decor is furniture that looks like it has lived a beautiful life. Cottage interiors are not about showroom perfection. They're about charm, softness, and soul. Look for weathered wood tables, curved-back dining chairs, carved dressers, distressed sideboards, and painted hutches with chipped edges and graceful imperfections. These pieces instantly bring authenticity into a room and make everything feel more grounded. Even better, mixing older furniture with a few cleaner, more updated pieces keeps the space from feeling dated. The result is that perfect balance of old and new that makes modern cottage style feel elevated, cozy, and endlessly livable. If you want your home to feel instantly cozier, texture is everything. Imagine a deep armchair wrapped in soft linen, a skirted sofa with relaxed folds, a bed layered with washed cotton, and delicate ruffled pillow shams catching the morning light. These are the details that transform a room from pretty to emotionally comforting. In shabby chic interior design, fabric should feel breathable, touchable, and effortless. Think lace trims, floral quilts, crocheted throws, gathered curtains, and lightly wrinkled linen that says, "Come in, stay a while." It's not about making everything formal, it's about making your home feel tender, soft, and deeply human, the kind of place people never want to leave. A truly inspiring cottage-style home doesn't just look curated, it feels personal. That's why one of the most powerful decorating moves you can make is choosing objects with story and sentiment. Maybe it's an old silver tray from a flea market, a stack of weathered books, a porcelain pitcher, a hand-embroidered tablecloth, or a faded landscape painting tucked into a gilded frame. These pieces create emotional warmth in a way mass-produced decor never can. The beauty of vintage decorating is that it invites memory, nostalgia, and discovery into the home. Every object becomes a conversation piece, and every corner feels more layered, more soulful, and more beautifully yours. The living room is the heart of the cottage home, and this is where comfort should lead every design decision. Start with a plush sofa, layer in mismatched throw pillows, add a floral or faded Persian-style rug, and bring in warm wood through coffee tables, side tables, or antique stools. Then soften the edges with candles, lampshades in pleated fabric, framed art, and baskets filled with blankets or magazines. The goal is to create a room that feels collected over time, not assembled in a weekend. This is the kind of space where tea tastes better, conversations last longer, and every guest feels instantly at ease. Cozy should always feel effortless, and in cottage decorating, it absolutely can. There's something especially irresistible about a vintage cottage kitchen. It's not just a place to cook, it's a place to slow down, gather, and romanticize everyday life. Open shelving with ironstone dishes, floral tea towels, glass jars, brass hooks, gingham curtains, wooden cutting boards, and antique breadboards all add that lived-in, nostalgic charm. Even the smallest styling changes can make your kitchen feel warmer and more intentional. Try displaying everyday items as decor: a crock of wooden spoons, a stack of cream-colored plates, or a bowl of lemons on a rustic table. When your kitchen feels charming and personal, daily routines become rituals, and the entire home starts to feel more alive. A cottage dining room should feel like it's always ready for candlelight, fresh flowers, and a lingering conversation. One of the easiest ways to create this feeling is with a vintage wood table surrounded by mismatched chairs, layered linens, soft taper candles, and a centerpiece that feels gathered rather than staged. Consider floral china, lace runners, old silver, or even a painted cabinet displaying treasured dishes. This room doesn't need to be grand, it just needs to feel thoughtful and welcoming. Whether you're styling for guests or simply elevating weekday dinners, a shabby chic dining room reminds us that beauty belongs in everyday life, not just special occasions. If there's one room that should feel deeply comforting, it's the bedroom. A dreamy, cozy cottage bedroom starts with softness, a layered bed, vintage-style bedding, quilted textures, floral patterns, and a color palette that calms the eye. Add in a weathered nightstand, a pleated lamp, an antique mirror, or a painted dresser, and suddenly the room begins to feel timeless. Curtains should feel light and romantic, and lighting should be warm rather than harsh. This isn't about perfection. It's about creating a room that feels peaceful, feminine, and deeply restful. The best cottage bedrooms don't just look beautiful on camera, they feel like an exhale at the end of the day. Bathrooms are often overlooked, but in a vintage cottage home, even the smallest room can feel magical. Picture a pedestal sink, an antique mirror, floral hand towels, a delicate sconce, a ruffled shower curtain, and a small vase of garden flowers by the window. Suddenly, a functional room becomes a tiny sanctuary. Add a stool with folded linens, a tray with soaps and perfume bottles, or a basket for rolled towels, and the whole space begins to feel curated and comforting. These little details matter because they make the home feel complete. Cottage decorating is not about one perfect room. It's about creating beauty in every daily moment. One of the most charming parts of vintage interior styling is learning how to decorate shelves, mantels, and tabletops in a way that feels effortless yet enchanting. The secret? Vary height, texture, and age. Stack old books horizontally, lean a small framed painting, add a ceramic vase, tuck in a brass candlestick, and finish with something organic like eucalyptus, dried lavender, or garden roses. Avoid overcrowding by letting each piece breathe. In cottage design, negative space is just as important as decorative layering. When surfaces are styled thoughtfully, the whole room feels more refined, more interesting, and more emotionally rich, like a home that has evolved beautifully over time. If you've ever worried that mixing patterns might make a room feel too busy, cottage style is here to prove otherwise. Florals, checks, stripes, toile, and botanical prints can absolutely coexist beautifully as long as they share a soft, cohesive color story. This is where the home begins to feel joyful, charming, and alive. Try floral pillows with striped upholstery, gingham napkins with lace linens, or botanical wallpaper paired with simple solid bedding. The goal is not to make everything match perfectly, but to create visual rhythm and personality. Pattern mixing is one of the easiest ways to give your home that collected, editorial, English cottage decor look people instantly fall in love with. Nothing changes the feeling of a room faster than lighting. If you want your home to feel truly cozy, skip the cold overhead glare and lean into soft pools of warm light. Table lamps with pleated shades, wall sconces, candlelight, lanterns, and even fairy lights can completely transform your atmosphere. Cottage interiors are at their best in the early morning and evening glow, those magical hours when everything feels slower, softer, and more cinematic. Lighting should invite people in, not push them away. If your decor is beautiful but the room still feels flat, lighting is usually the missing ingredient. And once you get it right, the entire home feels more intimate and unforgettable. Here's the exciting part. Cottage decor, shabby chic style, and vintage-inspired interiors are not just nostalgic, they're evolving in really beautiful ways. Today's fresh take blends old-world romance with thoughtful modern updates, like cleaner silhouettes, sculptural shapes, richer textures, and more intentional styling. You can absolutely love floral fabrics, distressed furniture, and antique mirrors without making your home feel stuck in the past. The most inspiring homes today feel layered, personal, and current all at once. So if you've ever wondered how to make cottage style feel elevated for today, the answer is simple. Keep the charm, reduce the clutter, and style with purpose. sweetest things about cozy home decor is how beautifully it changes with the seasons. In spring, bring in tulips, floral linens, and soft pastel accents. In summer, add gingham, wicker, and breezy cotton layers. In autumn, introduce amber glass, warm plaid, dried hydrangeas, and candlelight. In winter, think velvet ribbons, pine garlands, antique brass, and thick knit throws. The beauty of cottage decorating is that you never need a complete overhaul. Just a few intentional swaps can make the entire home feel renewed. Seasonal styling keeps your decor feeling alive, relevant, and inspiring, while still preserving that timeless vintage heart. And if you're still watching, I know one thing for sure, you don't just love beautiful rooms, you love homes that feel meaningful. So now I want to hear from you. Which cottage detail speaks to your heart the most? Is it the floral bedding, the distressed furniture, the vintage kitchen charm, or the warm glow of layered lighting? Tell me in the comments, because I'd love to know how you would style your own dream cottage home. And if this video is inspiring your next makeover, don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and share it with someone who adores home decor inspiration, vintage interiors, and shabby chic decorating ideas just as much as you do. At the end of the day, the most inspiring homes are not the most expensive or the most perfect. They're the ones that feel loved, layered, and deeply lived in. Cozy cottage home decor invites us to slow down, embrace beauty in the everyday, and create spaces filled with warmth, softness, and story. Whether you begin with a floral pillow, an antique mirror, a distressed side table, or an entire room makeover, every thoughtful choice adds to the feeling of home. So let this be a reminder, your space doesn't have to be grand to be breathtaking. Sometimes, all it takes is charm, heart, and a little vintage magic. And until next time, keep decorating with soul, beauty, and intention.